Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Serrano, and we're here live, and this is our 2:30 show. Every week, Thursday at 2:30, I come on live, and we're discussing topics to build your health. We wanna inspire you to stop fighting disease and to begin building health. That's where my heart is. That's where my passion is. So as people come on here in the next few minutes, if you come on, say hi to us so we know you're there. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. As always, I will answer every question and every comment. If I don't do it today, I will answer it in the coming days or weeks. I'm going to jump right in. Last week, we had an awesome show, or an awesome little episode. We talked about weight loss. And I talked about three main hormones when it came to weight loss. And it got a lot of good conversations started. So for the next couple of weeks, I want to continue to discuss the weight loss topic, because it's not a one size fits all. It's something that we have to look at from every different angle when it comes to weight loss. So today we're going to discuss the thyroid hormone, or the thyroid gland. And it's important because the thyroid is one of those glands. It controls a lot of different things, but one of the main things it controls is your metabolism. So if your thyroid is off-kiltered or not working or functioning properly, you are already in a losing battle. Now, that doesn't matter. This isn't just for the person who has thyroid issues. This is for everybody, because everybody needs an optimally functioning thyroid gland. And that's what today's about. I want to go over three critical components for you to have an optimally functioning thyroid. So number one of the things you might not know when it comes to your thyroid, and it is critical, that it is very, very dependent. Your thyroid health is dependent on your liver health. So how does this work? Your thyroid gland, it's up here in your neck. Your thyroid gland releases T4 and T3. This is T4 is one of the hormones it releases. T4 is the inactive form. T3 is the active form of thyroid hormone. So what happens? Your thyroid gland, it actually produces and releases T4 and T3, but it produces a lot more T4 of the inactive form. I've seen different numbers, but it's 90% or above T4 is what's released here. So how does that T4 get transferred over or converted into T3? Well, this is where it becomes tricky, because there's several places that it happens, but the main place where T4 gets converted to T3 is, you guessed it, it's in your liver. Your liver, if you have a sluggish liver, a liver that is not functioning at its potential, its maximum, it's not an optimally functioning liver, it is affecting your thyroid gland. It's affecting your thyroid gland, or your thyroid hormone, I should say, because your liver is not able to take T4 and convert it over to T3 as easily as it should. So your liver health is critical when it comes to your thyroid functioning optimally. Not only that, the other reason that the liver is such a vital part of this is your liver is a storage unit. It stores glycogen. It stores essentially energy. It's an energy packed with energy. When your liver can't properly store this energy, there's an enzyme that's produced. And if your blood sugar starts to go down, your liver should pump out these glucose essentially, and it always stabilizes your blood sugars. What happens when you have a sluggish liver? Not only are you not taking T4 and converting it to T3, but you're also not. It doesn't have the storage capacity that a healthy liver has. And when that happens, now you start going up and down when it comes to your blood sugar levels, which is what we talked about last week when it came to insulin. And this now causes a cascade effect in your hormones, which now you have a thyroid issue, you have an insulin issue, and now you have all of these different things that are getting put together, and it's affecting your metabolism and your weight loss. So that's number one, is your liver. Your liver has to be healthy. So there's a lot of different things we can do for that. There's a lot of different liver detoxes, just overall body detoxes. Eating foods that are going to increase your glutathione levels. Glutathione is the main detoxifying molecule in every cell in your body. So having good levels of those, and these are all things that we help and we guide people through. But these are all things that you can do on your own as well. So number 2, it kind of goes right along with what we were talking about. It's stress. Cortisol and stress. When your stress levels are up, your cortisol shoots through the roof. Cortisol is a hormone in your body, right? And what it does, it absolutely stops the formation of T4, or really slows it down, of T4 to T3. And actually what it does, it takes T4 and it converts it over to reverse T3. Reverse T3 does the opposite of what T3 does. If T3 is actually the activated form, reverse T3, so it is a form that really just you don't want reverse T. Well, you need reverse T3, but you don't want that if you want it to have a healthy balance between T3 and T4 and reverse T3. There should be a healthy balance between all those, and cortisol tips that over to an unhealthy balance. So when I'm talking to patients, a lot of times what we see happen is the fact that they'll go to the doctor, they'll get their thyroids checked, the hormones, they'll look at T4, they'll look at T3, but they'll never look at reverse T3. And that's a very critical ratio that you have to be asking for, because most doctors aren't looking at that. And if that's the ratio that's going to let you know if too much of T4 is getting converted to reverse T3, then that there's an issue there. There's typically a cortisol issue or a stress issue. So number 1, you absolutely have to have a healthy liver for optimal functioning thyroid. Number 2, you have to decrease cortisol at all costs. So if you know that you're a highly stressed person, there's a lot going on, there's a lot of good supplements out there for that. One of them that we love is ashwagandha. Ashwagandha helps control those cortisol levels. The last one here, as a corrective care chiropractor, I would be way off bases if I never shared with you guys the number 1 thing that controls your thyroid, and that's what controls everything in your body, right? It's our nervous system. We have nerves right here in the neck that go directly to that trithyroid gland. And those nerves, if there's compression, if in your neck, you should have a curve. If you start to lose that curve in your neck, you literally start to compress these nerves that go directly to the thyroid gland, and immediately you know that your thyroid gland is being affected. And this will not show up on your regular blood work. It will not show up until it's been there long enough for you to see damage on those blood works. So you can go for years with thinking to yourself, hey, my blood work's normal, but I'm having all of these symptoms. What is going on? Most of the time, those nerves going to the thyroid gland are being affected. And how do you know? Really simple. If you've had any carpal tunnel, if you've had numbness down into your arm, tingling, even at night, sometimes patients will say, well, only when I sleep at night, I'll be in a certain position, I'll get like that numbness. That's not normal. If that's happening, you absolutely know that those nerves going into your arm have the same branches that go around to the thyroid gland. So we know it's being affected. So another thing could be if you're getting a lot of headaches or migraines, these nerves have branches that go up into the head, and that if those are affected, if you're getting those, we need to check and see how those nerves are doing. So 3 things, I'm going to review those really quickly. Number 1 is you have to have a healthy liver for optimal thyroid function. Number 2, your cortisol levels have to be at a normal range or low enough for it to be functioning optimally. And the 3rd thing is the nerves that go to your thyroid gland, they have to be functioning at their maximum potential for your thyroid to be functioning the way it should. And this goes for everybody, whether it's a male, female, overweight, underweight. Everybody needs to have a healthy thyroid so they can have a healthy body. So guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us some thumbs up, give us some hearts, share this information with people so that they can go and start living a healthier life. Like I said at the beginning, our goal is to get people to stop fighting disease and begin to build health. And we can do this together. I'm going to be on here every week answering your questions, your comments. So if you have any questions, any comments, leave them below, and I'll see you guys next week. Have a great day.